Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Let's try this again. This is a response to a comment from a video on declining birth rate in the Philippines. The comment should say, the comment that's on TikTok is marry your own race. I don't know why it left off the word race there, but that's what this comment is about. And my response was, well, I think it's fair game for anyone to marry anyone, regardless of where they were from. And he additionally commented, not all, bro, go back your country, stop making content about Filipinas. I can't stop making content about Filipinas because, excuse me, I think they make good wives, some of them. You have to use discretion. I married my wife in the Philippines 8 years ago, 2015, on a very, very hot day on May 10th. And we're still married, and you know, she was worth the wait. It was a long wait, but she was worth it. He also went on to say, do you think Filipinas as harvest? Why are you counting how many Filipinas are born so you can marry many Filipinas? Why so worried about it? It's important to worry about a declining fertility rate anywhere, and that's what that video was about. But we can talk about the race issue, the ethnicity issue, because there are some people that have prejudice against other races, and you know, we can talk about that a little bit here. If someone is unsure if they should marry somebody, you know, from another ethnicity, have an interracial marriage, and they don't think they're ready to deal with all of the questions that they will get or the scrutiny, well then, you know, they're not ready to do that. But it's not wrong to do that. If they're uncomfortable with the idea, they're not sure it's right, well then don't do it. Find out, you know, do some more research first. But when I married my wife in the Philippines, there was no doubt in my mind that she was as good of a person to marry as anybody anywhere. I was just looking for somebody from the human race. And so I was willing to go outside my comfort zone to find somebody from another country. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And many of us are just going where we're wanted. We're going where we can find somebody that's not a feminist, somebody that's not woke, somebody that is feminine, is more of a traditional wife. That's a great thing to have. That's a great thing to go wherever and do whatever you have to do to find such a person. As far as race, let's look at gotquestions.org for something about this. Now, the Old Testament law commanded the Israelites not to engage in interracial marriage, Deuteronomy 7:3 and 4, but that was different. It was not skin color or ethnicity. It was religious. He commanded against interracial marriage because for the Jews was that for foreign people were worshipers of false gods, and the Israelites would be led astray if they intermarried with people that were idol worshipers, pagans and heathens. And that's exactly what happened based on passages like Malachi 2 verse 11. But that's not what we're talking about with someone from another country looking to women from the Philippines for a wife. As Martin Luther King Jr. noted, a person should be judged by his or her character, not by skin color. There's no place in the life of the Christian for favoritism based on race, James 2:1 through 10. In fact, the biblical perspective is that there is only one race, the human race, with everyone having descended from Adam and Eve. And I will just interject here that Adam and Eve were not created, Egyptian, Hebrew, or something else. They were humans. Adam means humankind, I think. When selecting a mate, Christians should first find out if the potential spouse is born again by faith in Jesus Christ. John 3:3 through 5. So faith in Christ, not skin color, is the biblical standard for choosing a spouse, and that's what I wanted to do. Interracial marriage is not a matter of right or wrong, but of prayer and personal choice. And they say that couple considering marriage needs to weigh many factors. Well, a difference in ethnicity should not be ignored. It absolutely should not be the determining factor whether a couple should marry. An interracial couple may face discrimination and ridicule and they should be prepared to respond to such prejudice in a biblical manner. But marriage is honorable in all. Hebrews 13:4. And that was a big verse for me growing up. Marriage is honorable in all. That means all marriage to whomever. I could marry somebody from Mexico, the Dominican Republic, anywhere, as long as I felt that we could work together and have a biblical marriage. And good communication. Language can often be an issue if they're from another country, but if they do speak your language, like many Filipinos do speak English, well, all the better. All the more reason to consider going to the Philippines for somebody to marry. So I can't stop making videos. I've got about 1,500 and counting to help men learn about foreigner and Filipina relationships on the YouTube channel Love Beyond the Sea. There's many playlists with videos to help you, sort through different categories and find out what you're looking for. I hope to continue to make videos for a long time. I hope to see more men marrying Filipinas, even younger men. I just started a series on that. It is in the playlist called Young Men and Filipinas. So younger Filipinas, why not marry a younger foreigner? I know that would make this person that made this comment about not marrying somebody from another race upset, but look, it's important to get married. We have people avoiding marriage until their 30s and 40s in this country if they get married at all, and I'm from America, by the way. So wherever you can find one, it's worth going out of your way, saving up money, spending more money, traveling there, seeing what her culture is like, meeting her family. I thought it was very exciting. I felt like Indiana Jones getting on those. For me, it was 4 flights to get there and 4 flights to get back. And I've been back 4 additional times with my wife. My life was changed forever because I decided I wanted to marry somebody. She happened to be from the Philippines, again, a place I have heard all my life has very good women to marry. And they weren't talking about their beauty, their skin color, their height. They were talking about their morals and character and, being feminine, not wanting to be men. And that's very important. So please, I reiterate, don't let race stand in your way of finding love beyond the sea.